ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Assalamu alaikum. In this lesson, we will be covering Hamzatul Wasal. Our lesson objectives are: number one, to be able to recognize Hamzatul Wasal in the Quran. Number two, to understand the different rules of Hamzatul Wasal and how to apply them. What is Hamzatul Wasal? It is a connecting Hamza seen at the beginning of words. It is recognized in the Quran as a standing alif with a small sad on it. It is only applied when you're starting from a word with a Hamzatul Wasal and dropped when reciting it in the middle of a verse. Have you ever questioned why do we say Alhamdu and not Ulhamdu or Ilhamdu? Have you ever questioned why do we say Iqra and not Aqra or Uqra? What is the rule? Well, we have to ask the question, does the letter after Hamzatul Wasal have the letter Lam? If it has the letter Lam, then we give the Hamzatul Wasal a fatha. If the answer is no, then we look at the haraka on the third letter of the word, including the Hamzatul Wasal. If the third letter has a dhamma, then we give the Hamzatul Wasal a dhamma. For example, unzur. If the third letter has a fatha, we give the Hamzatul Wasal a kasra. For example, idhhaba. If the third letter has a kasra, we give the Hamzatul Wasal a kasra. For example, istikbaran. Let's look at this example together. Is the letter after Hamzatul Wasal the letter Lam? The answer is no. So we look at the haraka on the third letter, including the Hamzatul Wasal. The third letter, which is the letter Ta, has a fatha. So we give the Hamzatul Wasal a kasra. Let's look at another example. Is the letter after Hamzatul Wasal the letter Lam? The answer is yes. So we will give the Hamzatul Wasal a fatha. As-sama. The rule covered previously does have exceptions for certain words. The following words we will always give the Hamzatul Wasal a kasra. So let's have a look at the first example. We have here the word ibnu. Previously, by looking at the third letter, which is noon with a dhamma, we would have understood the Hamzatul Wasal having a dhamma. However, this is going to be read as ibnu. The next word is imdu. Next, imshu, ibnun, ismun, imru'un, iqdu, ismuhu. All of these letters, the Hamzatul Wasal has a kasra, not a dhamma. There is another topic where Hamzatul Wasal is joined by two words. Hamzatul Wasal and Tanween. So when we have a fatatain, dhammatain or kasratain directly before the Hamzatul Wasal, we remove one haraka from the tanween and we add a noon with a kasra. Now remember, this rule only applies when joining the words with the tanween and Hamzatul Wasal. Let's look at this example. We have two words here, jami'an and alladhi. To join these two words together, we will remove one haraka and we will add a noon kasra. So, jami'an alladhi. Another topic in regards to Hamzatul Wasal is when a Hamzatul Wasal is followed by another Hamza. We must do two things in this situation. Number one, we don't pronounce the second Hamza, which is known as Hamzatul Qat'i. Rather, we exchange it for the mud letter it is sitting on. Hamzatul Qat'i is when a Hamza is sitting on any of the mud letters, which are Alif, Waw or Ya. And number two, we give the Hamzatul Wasal the matching symbol of the huruf mud letter. The muds are Waw preceded by a Dhamma, Alif preceded by a Fatha, and Ya preceded by a Kasra. Let's look at an example. We have the word الذي اؤتمن. If we decided to start from the Hamzatul Wasal, then we would have to follow the steps above. Number one, we will not pronounce the second Hamza. Rather, we will exchange for the mud letter it is sitting on, which is the letter Waw, so we will keep the letter Waw. Secondly, we will give the Hamzatul Wasal the matching symbol of the huruf mud letter, which in this situation is the letter Waw. Therefore, we will give the haraka of Dhamma. The word is read utumina, stretching for 2 counts. Let's look at another example. We have the word yaqulu then. If we started reciting from the Hamzatul Wasal, then we will not pronounce the second Hamza. Rather, we will exchange it for the mud letter it is sitting on. In this instant, it is sitting on the letter Ya, so we will keep the letter Ya. Secondly, we will give the Hamzatul Wasal the matching symbol of the huruf mud letter. The matching symbol is a kasra. Therefore, we will read the word then, stretching for 2 counts. So what have we learned in this lesson? We know what Hamzatul Wasal is. We know when Hamzatul Wasal is used. And we can identify Hamzatul Wasal and apply it based on its environment in the verse. Hope you have benefited from this lesson. Keep seeking knowledge. Ma'as salama.